Here we go, episode 4 of Welcome to In the Window Seat, and our first ever transatlantic in the window seat. Look at this.
Woohoo!
Hey guys.
Kinos.
We're here. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
That looks a little bit familiar. Where are you?
We are at the Bay of Mandalay in Las Vegas, live on tape from Vegas for y'all.
Oh,
Love
you
it. Love it. That's awesome.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous.
Thought it would be a
Well
good thing
done.
if we're gonna do it
Might
Do
as
it.
well do it here.
live from Vegas.
You'll be telling us you're off to see Frenchie shortly.
Yes.
As soon as we hit end, we're right out that door behind us.
Billy,
I need
Billy
to
knows.
get food first. Food.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Food
food and
first.
then
Good
Frenchie.
girl. Good girl. Definitely.
Before the alcohol, food.
Love it. Right. Okay. So we know you as Keno and Candy, but
Uh-huh.
tell us a little bit more about you.
Do you want me to go first?
Go ladies first. I'm a gentleman.
Okay, I am a mom of 2 boys. I'm widowed, but now I'm married. And I'm a pharmacy technician. I've been for what, 22 years? 22 years? 22 years since,
Yep.
is that 22 years? 2003?
Yep.
Yeah. So I love my job. And I'm a grandma now. So I have an almost 9-month-old little girl.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Those 9 months have gone very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sitting up, crawling. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Almost crawling. Almost crawling.
Yep.
Not crawling yet, but she's going to be walking soon. So, you know. So, yeah,
Gorgeous.
that's about me.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Well, bind it. Well,
And I'm married to him.
well, yeah. Okay, I'm married to this one. I have 2 stepkids. I didn't have any kids before, but I inherited 2. People know me as Keno Kid, but BJ, my actual, well, it's not my actual name, but hey, we'll go with that.
You've got
I
more,
work
you've got
for
more aliases than anybody else I know.
no government names here, man. No, I'm alone. So I've been married to her for 3.5 years. And I work for a uniform company called Cintas, basically a pickup and delivery, cleans and dirties. I've worked there for 23 years.
Oh, cool.
So we've
Cool.
both been in our jobs we got pretty stable, steady jobs here. So
Yeah.
And you guys are living in California, yeah?
we live in Southern California, about 240 miles. If you jump on the freeway right there, drive for 240 miles, you'll hit our apartment.
Yeah. That's why we come here so much.
Mike's like, damn, man, it's so close.
That's why we come so much. I mean,
Very convenient. That's why we're up here
Very.
once a month. So, I mean,
Oh, it's killing me already.
We'd be broke.
twist
wouldn't
our arm. We
really?
can see, yeah.
Be broken.
We look up
probably
the
dead.
freeway and we see Vegas. So, you got to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's our getaway. It's like, it's our getaway.
It's our getaway too, but it's just a bit further.
Perfect.
That's
So the nickname Keno then. So as you know, I'm not really a Keno player, although I've been dragged into it more recently. So tell us a little bit about Keno, and for those people that have never played it, what is it? How does it work? What are the games, and what are the perks of playing Keno?
well, the perks of playing Keno, you get to sit at the bar and hang out with awesome people like you guys, get free drinks and hang out. But okay, so I have been playing Keno. I'll give you a little backstory. When I was in high school, my girlfriend in high school way back, her mom was a Keno fanatic. And in Southern California, we have the Native American casinos. So her and her best friend used to go all the time. I'm like, what's Keno? I mean, no, Keno looked a little different back in 1995, but so that's how I got introduced to it, was at my local casinos, going because she was all into it. And then I've been coming to Vegas since 1995. Don't do the math on that. Underage gambling. That's me.
But you're 18 over there. 18.
Yeah.
You can go to that casino.
In Southern California, the Indian casinos back there, you only had to be 18. So I was legal then, but I would come out to Vegas a couple times with my buddy. So that's how I started playing Keno. And then as it went on all the old Vegas message boards, my name was Keno Kid. So I've had the Keno Kid moniker for years.
Wow.
Years on like Vegas message board, Vegas Fanatics, all these people, right? So I just love playing Keno, so that was kind of my moniker. So then when I started my YouTube, I was just Keno Kid. Before we had the channel, it was just Keno Kid, and then it evolved when we started vlogging back in 2020. then we just kind of
We
kept
kept
that
it.
because I already had that. So,
Okay.
which I think is pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool because you don't see too many people out there with Keno kids. Not like we're a slot channel or this or that.
Yeah.
People are like, you play Keno?
Well, they
Yeah.
told us to like change it to the Kinos, and we're like, no, just keep it. I mean, because everybody just started calling us the Kinos,
Yeah.
and they just started saying, oh, well, Keno Kid, oh, Keno Candy. Then they started giving me that name.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody gave her that name. We can't
Yeah.
for the life of us remember who.
yeah, I don't remember.
So I was Keno Kid, Keno Candy, and then of course we got married. We became the Kinos.
Yeah.
That's
And
our
the- and
official.
the-
It's on our marriage certificate.
And the actual game of Keno, yeah. So you sit at the bar, yeah,
Yes.
and you basically pick some random numbers, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way I could explain it. It's kind of like lotto. So if you guys have like lottery, basically you just pick numbers. They drop balls, and you just hope that the
They pick
20 Keno balls that they drop match up with your numbers. And there's different Keno games. Keno games with multipliers, Keno games with like free games, bonus games, all that type of stuff. So,
Love the
but I've been
bonus
playing
one.
it for, I mean,
It took me a while to understand it because I was like, I really do not understand this game.
But
It
it's
took me
pretty-
a while.
it's pretty simple, but
It's simple, but
But I've been playing it for 30 years. Now I think about it, I'm 38. I'm 48. Sorry.
you're not ready.
I've been playing it since I was 18. So yeah, I've been playing Keno for 30 years. Live Keno. I used to play live Keno back in the day. I used to sit at the Keno lounge and
Excellent.
I wanted to play that.
So that's kind of how that started, just from early on to the Vegas message boards to the YouTube channel. So and it just
Cool. Cool. So
So-
tell us about your first time to Vegas. What made you go, and where did you stay, and what do you love about it? And did you love it, first of all?
Why are you making me go first? Oh gosh.
because yours
Okay.
is probably the simpler answer.
Mine's simple. Okay, we had this conversation. Okay, so I had to think about this because it wasn't really like, oh, I loved it. Like I came out here with my late husband and the kids. My sister, my half sister, she has family out here, and it was Oma's, I don't know, 80 something birthday. It was 2011, and we went to Hofbrauhaus. Is that how you say it?
Hofbrauhaus.
Yeah. So we went to Hofbrauhaus. We had a huge party for the family. Ezekiel was literally maybe like 2 or 3. No, how old was he? He was born in 2008. So it was 2011. So he was little. And so we took the kids. I have pictures. I will send you some. We have pictures of just the family there. And then I think we took the kids to Circus Circus. That's what I remember.
Cool.
So basically,
Quote me on it. But I just remember doing that, and I remember a picture of Robbie holding Zeke in his hand and just holding his hand on Robert and just looking up at the Adventure Dome.
Adventure Dome, the big
And
dome.
I absolutely love that picture because Robbie is not here with us anymore. He's been passed for 10 years. So that just picture of him and his boys is just amazing.
Oh,
So I
wow.
remember that. That's what I remember. So I think that was our first time.
uh-huh.
So I think, I mean, that was just special to me because it was my family.
Yeah,
You
of
know?
course. Yeah.
And BJ, you would have been 7, yeah.
I think the first time I came to Vegas was with my mom and her friend, and then my brother. But it was the same. We went to. I was probably 13 or 14, and we stayed at Circus Circus. As you do when you have kids, you bring kids there. What am I going to do? So I remember just hanging out in the arcade, playing like Star Wars arcade and whatever. But then of course we didn't start coming to Vegas together until like 2019. But I mean, so I went there with my parents, but when I started like gambling, I came out here when I was 18, and me and my buddy would go sit at Excalibur and put the quarters in.
Yeah.
Not asking for drinks, just kind of laying low. And if we get caught, we would just go to the other side of the casino. So, yeah.
And for you guys, it's like Vegas once a month almost, is it? These days.
So when we started coming to Vegas together, into 2019 was our first trip. We stayed at Luxor into 2019, and then we went one more time, and then like COVID hit. So
We went for my birthday.
So in
and COVID hit.
so in 2020 we went. We were like, oh, let's go back. Let's go back. 2020 we went 8 times, and we're like, holy jeez, that's a lot. And they're like, okay, we're gonna go less. It's never become less. We've literally since 2021 to 20, even up to last year, it's 12, 13 trips, because we always have a few booked, but then we're like, oh, we got to pop up here for this. Oh, we got to pop up here for that.
And now
Like this year
we
have
need everybody, and we have to come and see everybody.
this
Yeah.
year, for example, this year, unexpected trip, we're going to see the Bears play the Raiders at Allegiant. We didn't have that booked.
Yeah.
And then we booked a trip for Halloween to see certain people. So
Absolutely.
I
There's
won't name anybody, but
there's always
Here a while.
there's always people to see.
yeah,
Exactly.
there
So-
is. Yeah.
So what about the vlogging part then? So what made you start that, and when and how?
I'll take that one because,
Yes.
Ironically, we just hung out with this guy last night. He's here in town. When I started watching YouTube, and I was like, oh, these like Vegas vloggers, because I used to always watch all Vegas stuff. And, of course, everybody's been watching Bridger, because he's been doing it forever. So it was Bridger, but as far as vlogging, it was always Kimmy Claire, Cabana Johnny, Matthew, since what, 15, 16, something like that.
Mhm.
Really used to watch. But then in 18 or 19, I started watching Mark Pennies for Vegas. And I
Yeah.
just saw him we just hung out with him last night because he's in
Ah,
town
cool.
for his like early birthday. So I started watching him, and he would come to Vegas, and he'd just be here by himself or with his wife Liz, just roaming around, taking the bus out the Boulder Highway, just wandering around Vegas. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then we saw more channels. And then when we got together, we started vlogging. Our first vlog was the opening of Circa. So October 2020.
All right.
Okay.
So that's what we were like, you know what? We could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. So, and I'm lucky that she's outgoing.
And very
Yeah.
outgoing. But it
She's-
was funny
she's a people-y
because
person.
we had people sit there saying, you guys should start blogging. And then maybe you can, or just start your YouTube channel, get 1,000 subscribers with no vlogs. And we're like, what are you guys talking about?
It was
We're
fun.
like, no, we need vlogs.
Yeah.
So we just
cool.
started doing it.
Yeah.
Cool,
We had one room tour that we put up in August, actually from
Actually,
here,
from here.
Mandalay Bay, but we didn't actually do like a daily
I think we
until
did a live from
until-
the bed, remember?
oh, I almost cried.
Not like that. Not like that. We were chilling. But we
Um,
did do a live.
Yeah.
A
but then,
different channel.
October. So we just kind of started and never looked back, and here we are almost, 5 years later.
Yeah, cool. So who does all
Still going
the editing with it then?
I have no patience for it.
I do all the editing. I do it
He does
like I'm the most low tech person in the history
it.
of
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I record everything on my phone. I do all my editing on my phone. That's I just put everything together on my phone.
Right.
It's all done like
You
iMovie.
edit it on
That's
your
all I do.
phone?
I don't use a computer.
Yeah.
I don't use all fancy
We
anything.
are fancy.
Yeah, I just do it and get it done. But she does. We affectionately refer to her
As a thumbnail beat.
as the thumbnail bitch because she makes all the thumbnails, and she does a good job on them too. So she uses Canva to do all
Yeah.
the thumbnails.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
so
pay for that.
Yeah.
The Canva Pro,
yeah,
so
so
I
we can
can
put
get
all the
all the little things, because there's certain things that you can't use unless you pay for like
Mhm.
$11.99 or something.
yeah. So we don't have the most professional looking vlog, but I'll tell you, we what you see, what we record, what we put on there, we don't edit much out.
Yeah.
Like if anything, unless it's something I have to edit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hello, I'm laying on the ground.
We're
with
pretty-
book. I mean, it's okay.
we show whatever.
You've been
We just-
in the bath fully clothed. Yeah.
we're gonna have a talk with those people too over Halloween.
And what about and talking about vlogging? Yeah. So, what's the strangest thing that's happened to you whilst you're in your vlogging career so far?
I don't know. This was a hard question.
Well, somebody actually, people we were hanging out with last night, we were talking about this. We were talking about getting beer spilled on you. And we were live on our channel on New Year's Eve a couple years ago at Fremont. It was a throwback to the 90s. So we were watching like Sugar Ray, Tag Team or whatever. And it was like all these people, and you're all in this space, and these two people started fighting, right? And one of them just boom, knocked the other guy clean out, knocked him out. The guy that was holding that had a beer. This beer went like this, and it was like slow motion onto Candy. It was like, I was like, holy crap. And everybody's like, are you okay?
So New Year's, our live Fremont Street, go ahead and go watch it. It's there.
It's there. You see Candy kind of get hit by the beer or whatever. But I mean, I've seen strange things, but not where like I've seen a guy. We were out here for my mom's birthday. I didn't get it on video, but I saw this guy at Excalibur. He was walking through and he slipped, kind of like like the cartoon slip where you kind of come up like that. Whapped his head and like be gruesome, but split his head wide open. I was like, oh my god! I was like, oh. I was like, buddy, are you okay? And he's like, hey. I'm all, no.
So I don't think you got really anything on video. I mean, it's Vegas. You can see some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even driving by, seeing people pee on the side of the road, you're just like, okay, I saw that.
And you guys are the king and queen of the pranks and meeting up with people when they're least expecting it. We saw that in Graham's vlog, and you did it to us as well.
Graham, I loved how Graham put that in there. Yeah, we snuck up on Vegas Cheers, Graham and Louise. Just we used to come out here in our early days. We used to was it Gord from Vegas Best Ideas, or somebody coined it Kenoing people.
Yeah.
Where we would come out and we'd surprise people, But then as time goes on, it gets harder and harder because you know everybody, and like everybody kind of knows, and you're like,
we're always here.
Like like now it's like, well, if you want to meet up, you just got to tell people. You got to be like, hey, we're going to be over here. We're going to be at Gem Bar at 10 a.m. So come on through. Bro.
Yeah. And we love it. Like now people just come up to Gem Bar and they come and want to meet us. So, I mean, they know where to find us.
Some people are shocked that they see us at Gem Bar. They're like, you guys are here. I'm like, of course we're If it's a Saturday or a Sunday, we're in Vegas, right where we're at. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Excellent. It's cool. I mean, I would also say that we probably know. I mean, we know a lot of people like in the community too, which is awesome. That's what we're here all about. That's how we met. I mean, that's why we know you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely. We ever know you guys or anybody else from across the pond or anybody else from wherever? No, it's through this. So yeah, we know a lot of people, but we want to know a lot of people.
Yeah, it's cool. Very cool. So do you play anything else other than Keno or slots? Do you play any table games or anything?
I don't trust myself.
On what? Elaborate.
I don't trust myself because I think I tried table games before, but I feel like if I were to put money down, it would be gone in 2 seconds. Like I wouldn't get that joy of just like, here's $1 and I can press a few times versus here's $20 and it's gone.
Blackjack, you're gone.
Like I don't feel like that's joyous to me.
Joyous.
Yeah.
I get that.
Earlier in my gambling career, I did used to play a lot. I used to play a lot of roulette. I used to love playing Let It Ride. But and I've had this conversation with Dave and Sonia because they like playing it too, but it's so hard to find, back when I used to play in the $5 tables, now everything's $15, $20, $25. Like that's way too expensive for me. I can't be paying $25 a hand.
Hey, we did play, remember we did play with Chad and Mandy.
Blackjack
downtown. It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, if you're all at a table together, but if you're trying to like rock in their soul, or you know what you're doing, it's intimidating.
So it was fun.
A lot of those table games though, apart from blackjack probably, but you want to play Let It Ride or Ultimate Texas Hold'em or whatever. Yeah, you've got a $15 minimum, but then you're betting another $30 on the actual game itself. So you have a pretty big bankroll to be able to play it these days.
Let It Ride is 3 different bets. So if it's 25, you put 25, 25, 25. Now you can take your bet back, but still you got to put $75 out there. I was like, no, because what about if I'm like, oh, I have a great hand, then I get beat, and it's no. or like Ultimate Texas
Exactly.
Hold'em. You know, you're like, oh damn. Yeah.
So back to Keno then. What's
Yes.
the biggest win on Keno that you've had?
Um, every single one of my hand pays have been on Keno. Every single one. I've never. Fun fact: I've never had a slot jackpot. Never.
I'm trying.
My biggest one was my last one. It's been a little bit of a drought. It's been almost like 3 years. I hit $3,500 on Keno. I hit 35,000 dimes. I was playing dimes 20 card. I hit 35,000 dimes. 3 years ago was my last hand pay.
Wow.
I'm still waiting for that next one. It's coming soon.
And you've now got another however many converts to Keno on their next trip, yeah. So
but you know what? I love it. I'm gonna tell you this from the bottom of my heart. I love it when I see people that don't play Keno and they play Keno. A perfect example. Mr. Mike. It warms my heart that Kim Claire and Johnny sit at the bar and play Keno, and she's like, "We play Keno because we saw you guys play Keno." Like that to me is like somebody I used to watch, and we've met him and hung out a couple of times, but it's like I like how people are like, "Oh, this is great. Sit here, play Keno, get some drinks or whatever." I'm like, "Yes, that's what we're here for," you know.
I lost some money, but I gained some drinks.
yes.
Mike,
and you stand
Mike
up and you fall over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh dear, excellent. Right, so as we're talking about Keno and our favourite place jointly, so how did you get to be such big fans of the gem bar and your love affair with it? What's that story all about?
We were talking about this. We couldn't pinpoint like when we first met Frenchie, but we've been hanging out at Gem Bar. So I assume that what happened was this. Probably what happens with everybody is we were probably sitting at Gem Bar and Frenchie was there, and knowing her, she's always like, just make me something. I don't know. She's indecisive.
I don't know.
I guarantee you at some point Frenchie was like, I got you. And then he probably brought over a pistachio martini. Because he said the pistachio martini's been around since like
for a while,
like late 2020 or something like that. So I guarantee you that's probably how it happened.
Yeah.
So started drinking pistachio martinis, and then
we started.
At some point the Frenchie iced tea came into the fold, and then obviously the other drinks that he made, the pear martini,
the lemon swirl,
the lemon swirl. There you go. All that good stuff. Okay, we gotta go, guys. We're going to gym.
Hey, no, I mean food before I get some alcohol in me, okay?
But I assume that's probably how it happened with the pistachio martini. But we've probably known Frenchie for what, maybe like 3 years.
I think it was right after. It was probably right after we got married.
Yeah. So that was we've been married 3.5 years. So I assume it's probably been about that. So
cool.
And he's been the best thing. Y'all know Frenchie's the man, the best one ever. Everybody go see Frenchie at Gym Bar.
Yes.
And you were hanging out at the pool with him last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I was on the floor.
That's when you know that you're tight with your bartender, is when he hangs out with you at the pool on your off day.
At a different hotel.
And we were giving him the business. We were like, "How did you get us drunk on your day off, Frenchie?" He's like, "I'm on the right side of the bar this time." It was so fun.
It was.
Frenchie is amazing human being. Y'all know he's absolutely the man.
So you guys are in the Mandalay Bay right now, but I know that you stayed. Whenever we watch your vlogs, you stay all the way up and down the strip. Yeah. So are you MGM loyalists, or do you frequent Caesars as well, or what, downtown, or is it mainly MGM?
It's probably 95% MGM, only with the sprinkled in. Like we've stayed at Wynn, we've stayed at Encore, we've stayed at Resorts World a couple of times, but that's only because through or Fontainebleau we stayed at only because we did like offer matches. So they match it, we stay there for free. So I wouldn't go, "Oh, I want to stay at Wynn." No, because we don't play at Wynn. Wynn's expensive. Yeah. But we pretty much stick to MGM properties. In fact, we were at a Caesars property yesterday with our friends, 10 times points. You know how much I gambled? 0. Because I'm just not a Caesars person.
Yeah.
I'd rather direct my money towards, the
Yeah.
comps and the, stays here
We
at
were gonna
at
stay.
MGM properties.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense.
Question for you then, Candy. If you could remove one hotel from the strip, yeah, and not necessarily blow it up or set fire to it, because we've had some feedback on that. But remove one hotel from the strip. Which one would you not miss?
Probably like Harrah's or like on that side, because I never go on that side. I don't like Caesar properties, so I'm not like you said, we aren't Caesar's people. So probably like Harrah's. I don't ever go in there. So
There's
at least I have an answer.
there's not
Sorry,
not a lot of
sorry, people that like Harrah's.
from the interviews we've done so far. There's not a lot of love for that that space between sort of Flamingo at one end and Paris at the other end. I think it's sort of maybe the next area of the strip to develop.
Anything in that whole area.
I think they're trying to make it nicer.
Yeah.
Because of that whole area, that whole building right there, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Well, on that side, they've done a good job on the outside facade, brand
Yeah.
new LED signs, the facade. But when you walk inside, it's still the same kind of dingy,
We walked past there last night, and there was a lot of showgirls and guys and stuff like that. And I think we were walking, trying to get through, and you said something. He's like, "Yeah, let's try not to get molested."
Yeah. Well,
like,
when you walk on that side of the street, like y'all know, when you walk on that side of the street, it's so narrow too. That's why I don't like even going on that side, because it's so narrow and everything bottlenecks up. So it's hard to get around over there. That's why I'm like, I just stay on this side of the street.
And the showgirls with the whips, I saw them whipping people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I will turn around and sock you.
She's all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll end up in jail.
Violence in this interview.
That's how I felt at 11 o'clock last night, guys.
Yeah, understandably.
Sorry.
Understandably. So if you're not in Vegas, dare I say it, shock horror. If you're not in Vegas, where would you go on holiday? And have you got any places that are on your bucket list that you really want to go to?
Well, we technically haven't taken a honeymoon yet.
What?
So, well, because when we got married, we had like Robert at the house, and then we have like Zeke. So it's not like we can just like go, like he's older now, but it's not like we can just take off for a week because school. We got to be responsible, I guess. But yeah, we really haven't had a chance to take like a proper holiday. Honeymoon. But I would say I've always wanted to go to Nashville. Like, yeah. It looks like the type of town that Vegas would be if you took the gambling out.
Yeah.
So like that's what Nashville looks like to me. There's like bars and places to eat. My cousin, I have a cousin that lives over there that I know we can go hang out with. Like that would be a place within the US, like an easier place for us to get to.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to, well, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, not in the US.
Want a shock thing? Okay, want a shock?
Not in
Shocker
the US.
right here?
Not in the US.
I am 42 years old and still haven't been to Hawaii, and I have an uncle that lives there.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Still the
you
US.
You have to go.
Not in the US.
Not in the US? Damn.
But
I still want to go to Hawaii.
Before we met Graham and Louise, when I was growing up, I always wanted to go to Ireland. Right,
Mm-hmm.
That was always like, it just looked like it was.
What? Now you've met them, you don't.
Like, yeah, it's I know it's not the sunniest place on earth, or whatever, but it just looks like when you see it, like the lush, the green, whatever. I've always wanted to go to a place like that, more, because we live in a very dry, hot, not a lot of greenery. Most things,
Yeah, Ireland is beautiful. That is for sure.
Yeah.
There was another place I said, and I forgot what it was.
Oh.
I don't either. I don't remember. I'll come to your house.
Yeah,
you come to
take a
London.
cruise somewhere. I'd like to take a cruise again to to the Caribbean or someplace like that. That'd be fun.
I kept on telling him about cruises, and then we watched those two things on Netflix. And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't think I'm going to do cruises right now.
Well, if you ever want to come to London, you are more than welcome to come and stay with us.
I would love to go over that direction too.
Yeah.
But be able to spend enough time over there where I could see a bunch of stuff and
I still need to go to Hawaii, even though it's the U.S. Okay, I do know it's the U.S. I still need to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So of all, you're obviously spending a lot of time in Vegas. So if you had one evening where you could have dinner with a famous person, yeah, who would be your famous person to have dinner with? And maybe if you think of somewhere, where would you take them for dinner?
Okay, so when it comes to famous people, I'm not really big on like really noticing them. It's funny because I'm just oblivious like to people. Like I wouldn't notice anybody. Okay, but I would want to meet and sit down and just have a mom and mom conversation with Drew Barrymore. She is awesome.
I thought that was a good answer.
She is awesome. Like I love watching like little like things on her talk show, and she's just awesome. It's like she's somebody that I can just sit down and have coffee with and read a book.
Yeah,
She's also been through it all through her life too.
So
Drew Barrymore, she's a child actor, drug
exactly.
problems. She came out the other side. So.
Exactly. So I would like to. And then what was the second question about her?
Where would you take it at dinner?
Javier's, because I love Mexican food.
At Aria.
Nice.
I love Mexican food. I'm not a steak person. I love Mexican food.
Oh,
BJ?
I would take. Are you guys familiar with Kevin Smith? Do you know who Kevin Smith is?
No, don't think so.
You know who Kevin Smith? Do you know who Jay and Silent Bob are in those movies? No? You across the ponders. Okay, so for my people, Kevin Smith is a director. He made like he made like a black and white indie movie a long time ago.
Okay.
And he made it on his own money. It's called Clerks, right? And it went to like a film festival or whatever. And now he makes like big budget films, comedies. He always plays the same character in all his movies. He's Silent Bob. He doesn't talk. He has like his blunt smoking homie Jay that hangs out with him. They're like a crew. But he seems like the most like down to earth, like his directorial style, the way he acts, stuff like that. I would love just to hang out with him because he seems like the everyman's man. Like he's just like an everyday guy. Yeah.
I shall give him a Google after we finished. Yeah.
think that
Kevin Smith. Yes.
Kevin Smith.
Yep.
Right.
Kevin
Okay.
Smith.
Sorry. So you're there now, and we'll see you in October. Yay!
You will.
Are you back beforehand, or when are you next there? Where you are?
Talking about this is August. Why would we skip September? What are you talking about? Just kidding. Okay, so we are actually so we're here now. What's this, end of August?
Yeah.
We're coming back in 4 weeks. Actually, 4 weeks from today, we'll be back with my dad, my brother, and Candy. We are going to see the Chicago Bears play the Las Vegas Raiders right here at Allegiant Stadium. So,
excellent.
Yeah, we're super excited.
My first game, so I'm excited.
It's her first game,
even though it's not my team.
My dad's high school friend. Now check this out. My dad went to high school way back when. His high school friend that he went to high school with moved out here to Vegas, and then he moved back to Southern California. He has 4 season tickets to the Raiders. He's never been to one game. He resells them for massive profit because that's what you do. He let us have all 4 tickets at cost.
Wow.
So we got them for what he paid for. I was like, hell yeah, because tickets out here are expensive for the Raiders, especially when they play a team that travels well, like my Chicago Bears. So, so we're back then, and then, like a week and a half later, 2 weeks later.
Well, you're rubbing it in now.
Sorry. Close your ears. I'll take over. Close your ears. We come back 2 weeks afterwards for an event called Granny Fest. Our friends Gambling Granny and Dice put on like a little event every year. Well, not a little event. It used to be huge, but they put on a gathering every year. I'll send you video from that because that is where I proposed to Candy at Granny Fest live on YouTube. So there is live video of me proposing to Candy.
Oh,
And if you've
I'll
got
send that
it,
over.
if you've got it, Sarah will insert it about now. Yeah.
I will. I 100% have it, and it
And he
is.
does.
It is amazing. So look, I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Oh,
Okay.
he
that's
still
so
loves me.
cute.
It's either that or that cold air conditioning blowing at me. I don't know.
You might be praying for peace.
Might be praying for peace.
You might be praying for love.
You might be praying for love.
For whatever you
For
pray.
whatever you pray.
Candy? Keno's got something to say!
I love you. I love you, kids. And I want to be with you the rest of my life. Will you marry me?
She said yes!
She said yes.
So
Then Halloween. Then we'll see you guys.
And then we'll see you guys. I've got one admission, which is linked to the Halloween meetup. Yeah. So I have never been subjected to malort.
Oh, no. Do you want to
Oh,
be?
you will be.
Oh,
So
Are you serious? He's never gave it to you?
no.
Here. Oh, open your mouth, Mike. Where you at on the screen? Ah. Sarah, you think you're escaping? Get over here.
That's not even open. Is that the
I'll try it once.
So there
Yeah.
we go. So we will need to remedy that in the Halloween trip. Yeah.
Oh yeah. we will.
Definitely.
We're gonna mark this part of the interview, and he says we need to remedy that. After he tries it, he's gonna be like, "I did that stuff."
Why did I say that?
So final
You'll be
final
fine.
question. So final
Yes.
question for you, and I think everybody will realize this that I've always said that you two guys are like the glue that sticks this whole Vegas community together. You've said you know virtually everybody, and you go out of your way to go and meet people and that maybe you haven't met before, and you surprise people when they're in town. Yeah, and you're always watching people's vlogs and commenting on vlogs, and I think you guys are absolutely fantastic. So for our next series, yeah, who would be top of the list that you think we should try and get on this little show of ours?
I would have 2 couples.
Okay, so the first one would probably the getaway.
John and Jillian.
John and
Yeah.
Jillian.
They are amazing people. They are so much like us. It's so funny. Like
17 drinks, guys.
She-
Okay. And
Jill-
follow the wall.
Yeah. I like people like as like a husband. I love people that get along well with Candy, and like me and John get along well. Jillian and Candy are like
Yeah.
they get
And
along
they-
so
and they-
well.
and
It's
they,
amazing.
and they don't tell anybody that they vlog either, do they? It's all anonymous. Yeah. Yeah. The family don't know or anything. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get them on and
Oh, yeah,
surprise
sure.
everybody.
Yeah. Well, my mom and dad, my brother didn't know that I had a
For a
vlog
long time.
for about, oh my gosh, how long was it? It was a
It's a
long
while.
time until I got a text message one day from my brother, a group text from my brother and my mom in it. And he goes, "Oh, hey, what's up, Keno kid?" I was like, "Oh, cover blown, cover blown."
So BJ, who's the second couple?
Well, obviously, besides the getaway that Candy talked about, it would 100% in my mind would be you got to get Dave and Sonia Tavares Travels on the channel because they are amazing people. And do you guys mind if I tell you a quick story about them?
No, fire away.
All right, let's go. So years ago, well, when you were talking earlier about how you got started vlogging, what would you tell people, whatever? In January
2022.
January 2022, we were out here right before our wedding, got married in March, for a dry run at Dry Bar for the hair to make sure there's no surprises come wedding day because, we got to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
So she was up at Dry Bar. I was down in Cosmo Sportsbook. And we see over in the corner, we see Travel Ruby was doing a group poll. This is before she had her slot channel. She's doing it. And so there's a bunch of people over there with Ruby. So we're sitting there chilling, and this couple walks up to me, and I was like, "Hey, y'all, what's up? Hey, we watch your channel, Keno Kid. What's going on?" It's like talking, and they're like, "We're thinking about vlogging. We should do this. We should do that, or whatever. What would you say? Should we start vlogging? Is it hard?" And I just told them, I was like, "Y'all seem like a great couple. They seem like they played off each other well. Just meeting them and talking to them for a few minutes, you get like the vibe, right?" I'm like, "This is like amazing."
They have like an aura about them, don't they?
It's like a good couple banter. I love watching couples that vlog. The banter, and I'll give a shout out to you guys right quick. You two, your two's banter is unparalleled, amazing. But so this couple's like, "We should start vlogging or whatever," and I was like, "Just do it. Y'all seem great." It was Dave and Sonia before they even started vlogging.
Oh wow!
And I think maybe I have that picture somewhere. We took a picture together.
Oh.
Over 3.5 years ago, Dave and Sonia. Well, she didn't meet Dave and Sonia for a while because she was up getting her hair done.
Yeah.
Actually, I was at the fashion mall. I wasn't even in Cosmo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
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 Way far away.
If I can find that picture somewhere, I might have it somewhere. But I was like, yeah, they're amazing, and you obviously see they have gone.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we met David and Sonia in Bellagio about a year and a half ago, maybe.
Trip.
Yeah, I think it was maybe a year and a half ago.
Cocktails.
But they were definitely vlogging then because when we met them in the Petrosian.
Oh
bar.
yeah, they've been vlogging. I mean, that was.
This was 2022, so
yeah, I'd say they've been vlogging at least for a couple of years.
Yeah. They're a lovely couple. So yeah, that would be great. We'd love to get them on.
Definitely.
And John and Gillian. Okay, so thank you for.
John and Gillian would be amazing.
Yeah, John and Gillian would be good fun. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, thank you very much for your nominations, and we shall see what we can do. But
all right.
There we are. There we are. I can see Candy is ready to rock and roll and go and have some food, and you're just about ready to go and play some Keno and prop up the gem bar for the rest of the day. And
I'm gonna belly up to the gym bar, get me a Frenchie iced tea.
I'm gonna go get me some proper eats.
In one hand, I'm gonna have Keno in the other hand, banging that button.
We're gonna sit here and cry a little bit while you do that.
I'm sorry.
But we'll see you next month.
Yes.
Well,
nearly
We'll
next,
see you in a
nearly
couple,
next month.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months. We'll
Exactly.
see you 2 months from probably today.
Yeah,
the next
exactly. It will be Halloween weekend. Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, listen, you are the kindest and sweetest couple. You go out of your way to help anybody who wants to know anything about Vegas and Keno.
Thank
You were right at the top of my list of the people I wanted to get on this in the very first mini series. So thank you for accepting our invitation. Thank you for sharing your stories. And thank you for taking the time out of your trip, because you're the first people we've ever done this with in Vegas. That is for sure. So
Somebody's got to be first, Mike.
Listen, great to see you again. Enjoy the rest of the Labor Day weekend, and we will see you in a few weeks' time.
We will definitely see her. Can I say one thing before we go?
Of course.
I want to thank you guys for having us on
Yes.
for this interview. And I want to thank you guys for you two are easily one of my favorite couples out there. I love that we got to meet you guys. You said earlier that we meet a lot of people and, we kind of, but you guys are at the very top of our list of people that I would drive to Vegas for in a hot second to go meet up with. I'm so glad we get to see you guys over Halloween and hang out at gym bars. Be so many great people and couples there. And I'm glad you guys are coming, and thanks for having us on. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
No worries.
That's awesome. Thank
Love
you
to you
guys.
all.
Mwah.
See you soon.
Bye, guys.